All right, welcome back to Houston Life. This event is always a Houston favorite, my personal favorite too, by the way, bringing art to downtown while supporting local artists and the community.
We're talking about the Bayou City Art Festival, where you can meet with more than 250 exhibiting artists. You can purchase their world-class art, you can purchase prints and jewelry, plus you can enjoy that live entertainment, food trucks, and Justin's favorite, the craft beer and wine garden.
Now we're talking.
They've also got great activities for the kids, so no surprise here. This event is known as one of the top outdoor festivals in the country. Joining us now with all the details from the board of directors, Kristen Jensen, and then this year's featured artist, Gwendolyn Redfern. Welcome to you both.
Thank you. Thank you for having us.
Well, thank you for, one, putting all of this together for our city to enjoy, Kristen. And then, Gwendolyn, I always ask this question because how did you feel when you heard that, hey, not only are you invited, but you're going to be the featured artist for the Bayou Art Festival?
Well, at first I was, okay, is this, am I playing a game? So I had to go through that first.
Okay.
Sure.
This is not a game. And then at that point I was really excited. I said, oh, wow, dude, yes, this is exciting.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it, yes.
That's super exciting. Now, for those that aren't familiar, tell us a little bit about, or if you're just new to town, because we got so many folks that come into town every single year that have never been to the Art Fest. Give them what's the elevator pitch for someone if they want to know about the Art Fest?
Yeah, so we are a nonprofit committed to really uplifting and featuring the Houston art scene and featuring artists from all across the country and the world. So we have 250 artists from 19 different mediums. We have culinary art stages. We have activities for kids who get to kind of engage with the art that they have been seeing. Beer and wine gardens, live music, and it all takes place in downtown. So it's really a great way to experience Houston and the art scene here.
We love the heart of our city. We love our downtown. And Gwen, speaking of 219 different ways, different capacities to create art, yours is watercolor.
Correct.
And tell us a little bit about your background and really what your art means to you.
Okay, so a little bit about my background. I grew up in a family of artists. My dad was a photographer, my sister's an oil painter, and I do oil and watercolors. I went to school, started out in oils, transitioned to watercolors, and I actually wanted to be an architect. And then I went in there with the intention of it, and I said, wait a minute, I don't want to work this hard, too much technical stuff. You know, my sister said, but you're a much better painter than I am. She was 2 years older than me. I said, well, let's do the painting. And this is how it all began. I've been painting all my life, but I went and got a degree with it, and then I decided I'm the one that went full-time with it, so yes.
Well, we're so glad you're blessing our studio with this beautiful artwork. It truly is amazing, and one of the coolest things about the festival is that you can go up and like we're talking to her right now, you can go up, and if something speaks to you, you can ask her about her process, which is such a treat and such a bonus tidbit. Yeah,
and that's the amazing part, too, is that it's not just local artists. Obviously, Gwen, you're from Raleigh, North Carolina.
Correct.
We're talking about y'all drove in and brought some prints with us. But there's artists from here locally, but from all over America, right?
There are. They come in from all across America, and we even have some international artists as well. And so we really encourage people to come, take a lap, talk to the artists, like see what catches your eye. And that's one of the really special things about this, is that you get to engage with the artists on a really personal level. And then your art has soul, it has meaning. So the pieces that you have in your house, they carry a lot more significance than if you were to just buy it off of a shelf somewhere.
Yeah, that's a great point.
Can you touch on that, Gwen, what it means to you when someone actually says, okay, you know what, this is speaking to me, it's calling to me? That really, I mean, that's kind of the whole spiel on being an artist, isn't it? Or
It is, totally. You get that all the time. You got people coming into your booth and they see it and they talk. And one of the things that a lot of artists say you have to tell them about, because they want to take a part of you home. They want they want your history. So you want to talk about your work, you know. And then when they walk in and they and they stand there for 30 minutes looking at it, and they walk out and they come back in again, and they come the fourth time. I'm like, okay, so where am I taking this? Right. You know, and they're just blown away, and they will say, this touches my heart, I feel this, oh, this is going to be beautiful, so much energy, so much life.
Tell us about this piece, the one that we have the pleasure of looking at today. Take us through that.
This one's called Olive City, and it's not because these look like olives. It's a color that I use a lot in this. It's called olive green. This is like one of the first pieces I did this size. Well, actually, this is the print. The size is a lot bigger, the original.
Wow.
And at that point in my life, which was only a few years back, I had a fear of using all the colors. So I was more monochromatic, like
Yeah.
I do the blues, and I had my reds and my browns.
Matchy.
Yeah,
And then
yeah,
it was
yeah.
like, okay, when I put it all together, I said it just scared me.
Yeah.
So at this point, I was like, okay, this is about all the colors in my palette. I just put it in there. This also taps on the architecture.
Yeah.
So here you
That's
got
what I
the
was gonna mention,
cities.
yeah.
For me, this is a bridge. There's another bridge going around, and there you got more buildings. You
Yeah.
got the trees and everything. So that touches on what my heart is about.
Like an abstract metro.
Exactly. And then the colors that I was scared
Yeah.
to use together.
You being brave to use all of the colors.
It's beautiful.
Do you have some event details for us, Kristen? Like it's going to be, it starts today?
It starts tomorrow.
Starts
So it
tomorrow.
is- yes,
Okay,
so it
got
is
it.
Saturday and Sunday from 10 a.m. To 6 p.m. The tickets are available at BayouCityArtFestival.com. Get the tickets online. The VIP experience is really the best way to do it. You get an open bar. You get some places to sit. There's culinary food that is served in there. So that's the best way to do it. Those tickets are $75, and you get free parking, which in Houston is always a win.
Amen. Amen.
Especially if you're downtown trying to find parking for that.
You know it.
Because it's here's the thing, if you've never been to the Art Fest before, it is bigger than you think it is.
It is, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's a lot
I mean, it
bigger.
can take hours to walk around the whole thing. So really make it a day. There's food trucks, there's places to stop and listen to music. And so, yeah, so you get to enjoy a lot along with the art.
And it gives back to the
Absolutely,
community.
yes.
We love that.
Something for everything. Gwen, Kristen, thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank
Best of luck, Gwen, this
Thank you
week
so
as
much.
well. All right, if you want to learn more about the Bayou Art Festival, super easy. All you got to do is go to BayouArtFestival.com.